important and vital in present context. And with the start of New Year, the first resolution which we take is the vow that we maintain our health. And this COVID-19 pandemic has made us realize that one should be aware of the different aspects of health, and we should work towards to maintain the healthy way of living. So, the topic of this session is the importance of personal hygiene and health, as introduced by Gurpreet ma'am already. So the first term here is health. What is meant by health, or what do you understand by the term health? Can any one of you can define the term health?
Absence of illness.
Okay, absolutely correct, ma'am. Absence of illness or
Physical, mental, emotional well-being.
wellness. Let's see what the definition is given by WHO. As per WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. And in recent years, this definition has been amplified to include the ability to lead socially and economically productive life. When we say productive life, that means adopting an attitude to continued development and improvement. So we must continue work for the physical fitness or mental poisonous, as the session already taken by many of us teachers about mindfulness and anger-free zone and the social well-being. So, of course, there are many age factor and genetic factor which is beyond our control. But still, we have to work to improve and maintain our healthy life. Mahatma Gandhi says, health is the real wealth and not the pieces of gold and silver. The purpose of creating this session for you all is we care. C. Creating awareness. A. For addressing the importance of personal health. R. For redefining the roles and responsibilities of the stakeholder. And E. Elucidating the innovative ways and best practices for promoting health and hygiene and well-being of the students. Let's begin with the letter R. Redefining the roles and responsibilities of the stakeholder. Now the question arises, why we need to address the concept of hygiene and health in the school? Because we might be thinking it is something the parental concern, because parents are sending their ward to the school. So it should be their concern to check about their personal hygiene and check about their health. Before coming to the answer of this particular question, let us have a look on few survey report, which says like, as per the Indian Express, over 33 lakh children in India malnourished, 17.7 lakh of them severely malnourished, and according to RTI reply quoting the Poshan Tracker, Maharashtra, Bihar and Gujarat has found highest number of malnutrition children, and India has slipped to 101st position in Global Hunger Index in 2021. Another combined report of UNICEF, WHO and World Bank report says that 38.9 million children across the world are overweight, 45.4 million are suffering from wasting, 149.2 million students are suffering from stunting. Stunting is a stage where the children is too short of their age, and wasting is a state where the children is too thin of their age and height. These both are the cases of malnutrition, and which if a child is suffering from wasting and stunting, their growth and their cognitive development effects, and which is irreversible.
Teachers, please fill the form silently and listen. Fill the form silently.
No, the form can be filled later.
Yeah.
Beginning, how can we fill the form?
After 2 session
And
only.
distribute the form also after this only. Don't distribute during the session.
So, and it is found that most number of malnutrition are found in the region live in Africa and Asia. If you take out the country-wise data, it reports that India have highest number of stunting and wasting cases, that is 30.9 and 17.3%, which is very high. And another data about the health of the children in India says that we have 57% girls are anemic, 8 to 12% use tobacco and alcohol, 16% experiences violence, which is either the cyber crime or a part of domestic violence. 23% of girls married before 18 years. If a girl married before her actual age, you know the consequences of her health. It may affect her reproductive health too, and the development of further generation. So 14% suffer from mental disorder. Another report says that 1 out of 7 children across the world are suffering and facing the mental health issues. So don't you think that school is the best platform to address and focus about the health of these students? Because healthy children are the foundation of the healthy nation. Any nation's development is solely dependent on the status of the students. So good health is prerequisite for the national development. In a quest of achievement of sustainable development goal of 2030, health and education both are fundamental. And in 21st century too, there are many children in India which is first generation learner. That may also you might have identified during the PTM meetings too. In India, we have 47.3 crore of children, which is comprising 39% of the total population. So it is the time where we need to focus on their health as well as on their education. So our aim is very clear, towards a future without malnutrition for every child. When we are talking about the health, nutrition and food is important. It is the basic pillar. It is the first pillar because nutrition, health, the children, well-nourished children can play, grow, develop and learn and participate and contribute towards the society, whereas the malnutrition robs the children's full potential and hence their future. So the first pillar when we are talking about health is food. Food is very important and plays a crucial role for maintaining your health. Why food is needed, I'm not going deep into it because our science teacher and PT teacher know well about it. Food is important and how we take it and at what time we take it is rather more important. Food gives us energy, builds our body and protects us from various diseases. It's very important that we make a conscious choice and motivate and promote our students to differentiate between healthy and unhealthy habits of eating. We all know that we contain 70% water and 30% of us are bones and muscle. So the food which we eat must be living. When I'm telling living food, it should be direct from the nature, the regional food and the seasonal food. So the media promotes that eating this packed food, flavored food are hygienic, cool and safe, but it's not like that. It is well said in Ayurveda, it's Ayurvedic proverbs, that if your diet is wrong, then medicine is of no use. अगर आपका डाइट ही सही नहीं है, तो कोई भी मेडिसिन आपको कभी क्योर नहीं कर पाएगा. But if you have a right diet, if your diet is correct, then medicine is of no need. So you are what you eat it's very important. The differentiating between the healthy and unhealthy choices is the first step for the adopting of healthy way of living. Next is a small video for every one of us.
नहीं डॉक्टर, इन कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स में पोषक तत्व नहीं होते हैं। जा हमारे बागीचे से नींबू तोड़ के ला। मैं तुम्हारे लिए नींबू पानी बना देती हूँ। बगीचे में जाने से पहले चप्पल पहन लेना।
अरे वाह, ये आम तो बहुत स्वादिष्ट लग रहा है।
राजन रुको, हमें फल खाने से पहले उन्हें अच्छे से धो लेना चाहिए।
हाँ, तुम सही कह रहे हो।
राजन और अंकित, खाना तैयार है। आज आप खाना खाते हैं। आने से पहले अपने हाथ धो लेना बेटा।
लता आंटी, प्लीज मुझे पालक और दही मत दीजिए। मुझे इनका स्वाद बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगता।
राजन, तुम और अंकित अभी बढ़ते के बच्चे हो और तुम दोनों को स्वस्थ रहने और बढ़ने के लिए संतुलित भोजन करना चाहिए। देख राजन, आटा और चावल थोड़ी सी मक्खन और सब्जी के साथ हमको ऊर्जा देते हैं, जबकि दाल और दूध के उत्पाद में प्रोटीन होता है जो शरीर को बढ़ने में मदद करता है। हरी पत्तेदार सब्जी और सलाद में विटामिन और लवण की मात्रा होती है जो हमारे शरीर को रोगों और संक्रमण से बचाते हैं और हमारी त्वचा, बाल एवं आँखों को स्वस्थ रखते हैं।
राजन, तुमको पनीर खाना पसंद है ना? तुम्हारे लिए मैं पनीर को पालक में मिला दूंगी ताकि तुम इसका मजा ले सको।
थैंक यू नानी, ये सब बताने के लिए। और हाँ लता आंटी, मुझे पालक पनीर पसंद है।
राजन, क्या तुम मेरे और मेरे दोस्तों के साथ बाहर मैदान में खेलना चाहोगे?
चलो चलते हैं, मुझे बाहर खेलना पसंद है।
ध्यान रखना, खेलने के बाद तुम दोनों खुद को अच्छे से साफ कर लेना।
लता आंटी, हमेशा साफ रहना इतना जरूरी क्यों है?
बच्चों, अपनी व्यक्तिगत सफाई रखना और बार बार अपने हाथ धोना बेहद आवश्यक होता है। ये तुमको कीटाणुओं और बीमारियों जैसे डायरिया, निमोनिया एवं कोविड-19 से बचाता है। व्यक्तिगत सफाई रखने की अच्छी आदतें हमको सुरक्षित और स्वस्थ रखती हैं।
मेरी क्लास टीचर ने बताया था कि हाथ धोने के साथ हमको रोज नहाना और दिन में 2 बार अपने दांत ब्रश से साफ करनी चाहिए।
बिल्कुल सही। इसके साथ साथ भोजन संबंधित सफाई भी बेहद आवश्यक है। हमें खाने का सामान खरीदने से पहले जांचना चाहिए और घर ले जाकर उनको अच्छे से साफ करना चाहिए। हमको कच्चे और पके खाने के सामान को अलग अलग रखना चाहिए और उनको दूषित होने से बचाने के लिए ढकना चाहिए। हमेशा साफ बर्तन में पकाकर ताज़ा खाना चाहिए और बचे खाने को ठंडा करके सफाई से ढक देना चाहिए।
क्या इसलिए आप लोहे के बर्तन में खाना पकाती हैं? माँ ने बताया था कि इससे खाने की पोषण संबंधी क्षमता बढ़ जाती है। अब मैं इसे हमेशा याद रखूंगा।
मैं नारियल और गुड़ के लड्डू बना रही हूँ। जब तक तुम वापस आओगे तब तक ये तैयार हो जाएंगे।
मुझे लगता है खुले में ये सब करना अच्छी आदत नहीं है। हमारा देश वैसे भी खुले में शौच करने की समस्या से जूझ रहा है। अंकल, क्या हम थोड़ी देर के लिए बात कर सकते हैं? खुले में ये सब करना अच्छी आदत नहीं है। हमारा देश स्वच्छता अभियान चला रहा है, इसलिए बेहतर होगा कि अगली बार से आप सार्वजनिक शौचालय का उपयोग करें।
मुझे माफ कर दो, आज के बाद मैं सार्वजनिक शौचालय का ही उपयोग करूंगा।
धन्यवाद अंकल। लोगों को ऐसी आदतों और खुले में शौच के खतरनाक प्रभावों को जरूर जानना चाहिए। ये नए पदार्थ पानी को दूषित करते हैं और हमारे घर पहुंच जाते हैं।
हाँ, और कीड़े इन कीटाणुओं को हमारे घर तक पहुंचा देते हैं, जिससे हमारा खाना दूषित हो जाता है। दुख की बात है कि लोग इन चीजों का ध्यान नहीं रखते।
ज्योति गिर गई, चलो उसकी मदद करें।
ओ नहीं, ये मेरे दोस्त ज्योति है, चलो दौड़कर देखें।
कुछ दिन पहले हम सब खेल रहे थे, तब वो बेहोश होकर गिर गई। बाद में उसने बताया कि उसने उस दिन अपना लंच नहीं खाया था।
चलो उसको पास के स्वास्थ्य केंद्र लेके चलते हैं और प्लीज उसके माता पिता को कोई सूचित कर दे। डॉक्टर, हमारी दोस्त बेहोश हो गई है, प्लीज चेक करिए कि ये ठीक है।
यह कमजोर और एनीमिक लग रही है। ज्योति, क्या तुमने आज नाश्ता किया था?
नहीं डॉक्टर, मैं अक्सर नाश्ता नहीं करती क्योंकि मुझे सुबह बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं मिलता।
ज्योति, यह ठीक नहीं है। बहुत सारे किशोर नाश्ता छोड़ देते हैं, लेकिन नाश्ता करना बहुत जरूरी होता है ताकि पूरे दिन ऊर्जा बनी रहे और यह शैक्षणिक प्रदर्शन को भी बेहतर बनाता है। मेवे और पत्तेदार सब्जियां खाने से हमारे अंदर आयरन की कमी नहीं होती, जिसे एनीमिया भी कहते हैं। अगर तुम्हें कभी भी अचानक से थकावट या सुस्ती लगे तो तुरंत बड़ों को बताओ या पास के डॉक्टर अथवा किसी उचित स्वास्थ्य केंद्र पर जाओ। याद रखो जो तुम्हारी उम्र की बहुत सारी लड़कियों को मासिक धर्म शुरू हो जाता है, जिस वजह से हर महीने रक्त की कमी होती है। इसलिए तुम्हारे लिए जरूरी है कि तुम आयरन से भरपूर भोजन लो। हमारी सरकार किशोर स्वास्थ्य को सहयोग प्रदान करने के लिए कई कार्यक्रमों का संचालन कर रही है, जिसके तहत साप्ताहिक आयरन एवं फॉलिक एसिड की गोली पूरक आहार के रूप में प्रदान करी जाती है। साथ ही राष्ट्रीय कमी मुक्त दिवस का आयोजन करती है ताकि तुम लोगों को संक्रमण और रोगों से होने वाले नुकसान से बचाया जा सके।
हाँ डॉक्टर साहब, ये सब हमारे स्कूल की किताब में भी लिखा है।
हम ये जरूर सुनिश्चित करेंगे कि हम अपने स्वास्थ्य, सफाई और पोषण का ध्यान रखें।
किशोर अवस्था के दौरान पोषण की ज्यादा आवश्यकता होती है, क्योंकि यह वक्त तेजी से बढ़ोतरी एवं विकास का होता है। विद्यार्थियों को संतुलित आहार के साथ सफाई और सेहत का भी ध्यान रखना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये भी उतना ही महत्वपूर्ण है। संतुलित पोषण शारीरिक विकास में सहायक है एवं भविष्य में होने वाली स्वास्थ्य समस्याओं को रोकता है।
So this video contains 3 important sections about nutrition, the healthy choice, sanitation and cleanliness, and about health. NCERT in partnership with CBSE, UNESCO and Delhi Ministry has created 11 modules of health, which is very relevant and important, and which is a part of which comes under 11 themes. First module is about growing up healthy. Second, about emotional well-being and mental health. Third is about interpersonal relationship. Fourth is about values and responsible citizenship. Fifth is gender equality. Sixth is nutrition, health and sanitation. The video which we have seen is taken from the nutrition, health and sanitation. Module 7 says about prevention and management of substance misuse. As we have seen in the data also, 8 to 12% students are using alcohol and tobacco in schools. So module 8 is about promotion of healthy lifestyle. Module 9 is about reproductive health and HIV prevention. Module 10 is about safety and security against violence and injuries. And 11th is about promotion of safe use of internet, gadgets and media. Based on today's lifestyle, even the NCERT, CBSE, it's our prime role that we now focus education as well as health in the school. And early years are the most significant years of growth and development. There are many misconceptions and myths between the students themselves, and it is very important that we address these sensitive issues in the classroom. These modules contain very relevant and important topics and content which easily can be shown in the classroom during our periods or in free periods. So the second thing when we are talking about health is maintaining personal hygiene. We all know that the absence of personal hygiene may lead us to come with harmful germs. So it's important that we promote the healthy habits among the students, like hand hygiene, washing their hands before and after meals, clipping their nails at time to time at the regular interval, check whether their nails are clipped or not, face, body, ear and maintaining face, body, ear and eye hygiene and oral hygiene. The hygiene practices which can be followed at the workplace or the classroom, keeping your workplace clean, keep your tools, instrument, objective and machinery clean, never allow dust to accumulate, use toilets in a proper way, practice good habits. Now what is the benefits of maintaining good personal hygiene? We all know about it, that when we maintain a personal hygiene, we look good. Obviously it boosts our confidence level. It protects you from the infectious diseases that could weaken your immunity system. It allows people to believe and entrust responsibilities on you, which could involve planning a safe and hygienic event for everyone. And it helps you avoid getting into unpleasant situations wherein people are disgusted by your presence due to foul odor. It helps maintaining your skin pH level, making it healthy and glowing over time. It prevents you from spreading the infection to your loved one and people to interact with daily. It's very important that we promote these healthy behavior among children and focus on building the self-awareness. And establishing healthy habits in the childhood is easy than changing the wrong habit at the adulthood. And cleanliness is not a new concept of this digital era. From the Vedic age, the cleanliness is considered to be holy. Before practicing any before starting any spiritual practices, the first thing we do is clean our body and try to maintain our mental poisons. So, one's personal and spiritual upliftment is possible through cleanliness. When you are pure at heart and body. So, the third and the important thing is physical exercise or involving the learner in physical activity. First, we must have to accept this bitter truth of this 21st century is that now earlier the student need not to involve any physical activity separately, because whatever after coming from school to home, he is involved in games or any outside activity. So his total body is involved in, he need not to do any extra physical workout for him. But nowadays, student is restricted and sitting behind, sitting in front of this 21-inch TV or screen. His play also restricted to the screen. CBSE also suggests that we must involve every learner 30 minutes in all the 5 days for having physical activity. There is a sloka says, Vyayamat labate swastham dirghayasham balam sukham arogyam paramam bhagyam swastham sarvartha sadhanam. The benefits, the main 4 benefits of exercise is, जब आप व्यायाम करते हैं, एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, आपको मेनली 4 benefits होते हैं. That is स्वास्थ्य, your health. The second one is लंबी आयु, बल और सुख. और निरोगी होना परम भाग्य है. Being healthy is the greatest blessing of all. And when you maintain your health is the written gift to God. And when you do the exercise, it secretes the hormones like dopamine and endorphins. Dopamine help you. Dopamine is a hormone which is useful for the happiness quotient, and endorphin maintain your mental health. So all of you know, we all know the benefits of exercise. We talked about it, we read many articles, but still it is the most neglected part of our life. So the 10 most important benefits of exercise, we know it's weight management, protection from diabetes and health diseases. It boosts your immunity, improves bones and muscle health, boost your mental health, boost energy levels, more quality sleep, improve mood, relief from physical pain and healthier skin. So start exercise from today. Adolescent stage when lifelong habits are being formed. So it is important that we make a conscious effort to make and inculcate the best practices for the healthy way of living. So the activities which we can do it in the school are, the weekly we can have a classroom transaction about health and wellness by the subject teacher or the class teacher, administration of IFA tablets, that means iron folic acid tablets. Monthly in the school assembly we can have a thematic school assembly. Themes can be nutrition, health and different health issues. And quarterly we can have a thematic adolescent health disease problems which can be addressed either in the classroom or in the through the assembly. during PTM if we notice any child is facing any health issues, because many of you might be noticing that some students who are sitting at the back bench, they have a visibility problem. So these type of things you can address during PTM. I remember, and I would take this opportunity to acknowledge one of our teachers. When my daughter was in class 1, Rupam ma'am has said, क्या बिंसी तुम हमेशा टिफिन में उसको आलू भुजिया ही देती हो, कभी अच्छा न्यूट्रिशियस फूड भी दिया करो. So we all have such great teacher. I am very grateful that I am working among such teachers who take much concern about their students. From the next time, before putting aloo bhujia, you think of it. You have to feel something. If their teacher see like stuffed paratha, you have to think something other than aloo bhujia. We do take care of your health now. So next is administration of albendazole tablet and many other activities also we are doing. And like Poshan Abhiyan month, in every year of September month, we are in 2019 it has started. It is a flagship program of Government of India, which is started in order to promote the nutrition outcome among children, adolescents and lactating mothers. We have also conducted many activities under this. Every month, from September 1 to 30, it is celebrated. It is for the general information that World Health Day is celebrated on every 7th April. Now it's a small quick test about checking your immunity and health test. You just need to score yourself. If your answer is yes, give yourself 1 mark, otherwise 0. The first one is timely bowel movement. Will you able to get fresh? Okay. Count your score, and at the end it's a 8-mark score test. Next is, do you feel that your weight is ideal? That means no extra fat bulging. Okay, if your answer is yes, give 1 mark to yourself or 0. No matter what you are going through, but at the end you are able to calm yourself. Third is, are you experiencing real hunger? Because there is 2 types of hunger. Ek hota hai man ki bhook, the another one is what our body requires. So man ki bhook, every time we want to munch on. It's not. Throughout the day, you are feeling active, lack of laziness. All your body parts can move easily without pain, effortless movement. Then you have a spotless skin like me. And can you feel the sound sleep? Can you have a sound sleep? You check your score. If your score is 6 or more than 6, anyone having all 8 score, 8 out of 8? There are many hands. Excellent. This NTH test means nation's timeless health test. If you note down the first letter of each word, you will get the full form of T. TIMELESS, timeless. The nation's timeless health test. It is a quick test by which you can check whether you are in good health or not. Those who have scored 8 or more than 6 or more than 6, a big thumbs up to you. And those who have scored 5 or less than 5, you need to take a serious steps to improve your health. Can you suggest some more activities in this school to impart an education, or what we can do in this school? We can only spread an awareness and spread the knowledge about the health. So can you suggest some more activities which can be done in the school?
Meditation.
Meditation. Nowadays, health has 4 parameters. One is maintaining the physical fitness, then mental poisoness, social well-being, and one more is included, that is spiritual well-being. Spiritual health.
Healthy food in the canteen, school canteen.
No canteen.
Yes.
Bincy ma'am, nowadays people are taking protein diet only. Is it healthy?
Sir, with all those which is packed food, I will not suggest to take it. Whatever protein shake is also artificially made.
No, protein needs salt, carbohydrate, proteins, we don't know vitamins, minerals, all we need. But some are saying only protein foods.
Protein shake.
They are not taking carbohydrate.
So protein diet. So, when we are talking about diet and balanced diet, it's depend.
That means all including carbohydrate, protein, some people are taking protein diet.
Or maintaining their muscles. From that quick NTH test, we have analyzed that how important is health and hygiene for each one of us, and how much importance we are giving to health and hygiene. So, when I am talking about health, swasth is not simply about taking your physical health, but at the same time it is taking care of your mental health, your body posture, or the complete and the nutrition, the intake of the nutrition in food. तो जब हम स्वास्थ्य के बारे में बात करते हैं, ये सिर्फ आपका शारीरिक ही नहीं बल्कि मानसिक, बॉडी पोस्चर और संतुलित आहार पर भी निर्भर है। जब आप संतुलित आहार लेते हैं तभी हम एक करेक्ट स्वास्थ्य के बारे में डिस्कस कर सकते हैं। सो महात्मा गांधी ने भी साधारण खाना और अच्छे सोच के बारे में बहुत बुक्स और अपने बहुत से स्पीच में भी इसके बारे में जिक्र किया हुआ है। Definitely, the good nutritious food definitely reflects in our thought also. So let's have a view, another short video. This is presented by UNICEF. Then we will have a short discussion over it. Let's have a view to this quick and short video.
Across India, WASH, or the Water, Sanitation and Hygiene in Schools initiative, is working to change all this. The process begins with training the teachers.
ये करना चाहिए बच्चों में गतिविधियों को माध्यम से आवश्यकता संबंधी जानकारी
like what Shailendra sir and Varsha ma'am has said in this video clearly, that how important it is to impart the knowledge to the students at the very early age. हम बहुत उनके कोर्स बुक में तो they have the course in their syllabus about the health, hygiene, nutritious food. लेकिन हम उनको किस तरह से ये अपने डेली लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकें और किस तरह से वो स्वास्थ्य के प्रति जागरूक रहें, किस तरह से हम ये नॉलेज उनको दे सकते हैं, ये क्विक वीडियो में दिखाया गया है. जैसे वर्षा मैम ने भी बोला कि बच्चों में बहुत अर्ली एज में ही इन सब की जानकारियाँ और इनके प्रति जागरूकता पैदा करना बहुत जरूरी है. Let's continue this video.
To deepen the sense of ownership of WASH, the Water, Sanitation and Hygiene Initiative among children, democratically elected child cabinets are also trained in its various aspects.
बच्चे ही सब कुछ है, बच्चों के बिना कुछ नहीं हो सकता. विद्यालय में चाइल्ड कैबिनेट का गठन लोकतांत्रिक तरीके से होता है यदि बच्चे ही संसदों को चुनते हैं. एक बार सांसद चुने जाने के पश्चात स्वच्छता प्रबंधन शुरू करते हैं. आम शिक्षक लोग मार्गदर्शन देते हैं और बच्चों के साथ मिलकर कार्य करते हैं.
At the government middle school in Manpur, the morning assembly is filled with activity. The ministers fan out with boxes of little discs called tajos. There are 8 kinds of tajos which show 8 different good hygiene habits. If a child is spotted with, say, unkempt hair, he is shown the tajo with the appropriate picture. After assembly, the cabinet tabulates how many of each kind of tajo have to be used on that day. The results are then entered on a wall chart for everyone to see. Children also learn the value of good hygiene habits through classroom and peer education.
So in this section what we have seen, there are small ministries were created which is taken care by the leaders are itself the children, and children itself take care about the health and hygiene of their classmates. तो इस तरह से हम भी अपने क्लासेस में और many schools are also implemented such type of innovative ideas, and हम भी बहुत सारे स्कूल में इस तरह का एक्टिविटीज़ को प्रमोट कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि वो ही अपने लीडर्स को चुने और they set and check the health and hygiene of the other students. That is a great innovative idea.
The Right to Education Act emphasizes the provision of child-friendly water, sanitation and hygiene facilities in every school.
हमारे विद्यालय में बहुत अच्छा शौचालय बना है. जब हम पेशाब करने के लिए जाते हैं, हमारे ऊपर छींटा नहीं था, हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता है. हमारे शौचालय में सबसे बढ़िया हमारे शौचालय में दूसरी मेरे शौचालय में अच्छा दरवाजा लगा है जो आसानी से बंद हो जाता. बालक और बालिका के लिए अलग अलग शौचालय बना.
So when we are talking about the holistic development of a student, so it's not simply about achieving the educational excellence, but at the same time their overall development. What I meant by the overall development, it's their physical, mental and overall emotional development. It's not simply about the achievement in academics only. तो जब हम अच्छे एक संपूर्ण विकास के बारे में बात करते हैं, it's not restricted to only their bookish knowledge or to write an exam or score a good marks in the exams. It's how they keep themselves calm and reflect to the different situations which come across their life. और RT एक्ट में भी ये क्लियरली मेंशन है कि conducive environment we should give to the children for their overall development. So let's continue the next session of this video.
Through interactions with children and teachers, parents too get involved in good sanitation and hygiene practices.
सब्जियों के बीच में हमने अपने बिटिया के स्कूल में गई थी देखली चित्र बना रहा ये पर सब्जी काटे के पहले हाथ के धोले के चाहिए साबुन से, फिर उस सब्जी के धो के तब काटे के चाहिए। हमारे बिटिया भी हमसे बार बार घरे आके करनी, हमने अपनी बिटिया के स्कूल में जाके भी देखली की हुई सब्जी के काटे के पहले धोले के चाहिए, हाथ के भी साबुन से धो के तब सब्जी काटे के चाहिए, धो के सब्जी। हमारी बिटिया के इनाम भी मिला लगा।
So in the last part of the session, I remember one African proverb which says that it requires an entire community to raise a children. तो जिस बच्चा हर किसी से कुछ ना कुछ सीखता है, ये सिर्फ स्कूल में आके स्कूल में दिए हुए ज्ञान से ही नहीं सीखता है, बल्कि उसके आसपास के हर एक चीज़ों से वो कुछ ना कुछ ज्ञान प्राप्त करता है। उसी तरह जब एक बच्चा पढ़ता है तो वो वापस आके उस एंटायर कम्युनिटी को भी बहुत कुछ सिखाता है, which we have seen in the last section of this video, that community education. It's very important that we give a chance to their parents to come to the school to see what education they are getting, and from that they also learn, because we must have to understand and एकदम आपको मान के चलना है कि बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे हैं, they are first generation learners, their parents never been gone to school. तो ये एक बहुत बड़ी सच्चाई है कि हमारे स्कूल में या हमारे आसपास ऐसे बहुत से बच्चे हैं जो फर्स्ट जनरेशन लर्नर्स हैं, जिनके पेरेंट्स कभी स्कूल नहीं गए। तो जब वो स्कूल में हेल्थ एंड हाइजीन के बारे में सीखते हैं, डेफिनेटली दे गो टू देयर होम एंड टेल and inform about these things to their parents, their neighbors, their all relatives. So through this, they also get aware about the health and hygiene. And not only for students, it's very important to keep a check on their health for everybody. It's everybody's need. And all of you know that adolescence is a very challenging period of time. The different type of growth, the different type of challenges they face at that time. So the proper knowledge and proper awareness about their physical changes, who will tell to them? It's our prior responsibility, their parents' responsibility to give them the right knowledge, right direction, so that they grow happily, they grow positively. Before going to the last learning outcomes, just have a quick recall. I've already, earlier also I've shown this slide and said that NCERT with the Delhi Ministry in a collaboration has created 11 themes for keeping check about the health and hygiene, and to promote and give an awareness about the health and hygiene for especially the kids and adolescents. Let's have a quick recall. जो चीजें जो हम classroom में sometimes we feel uncomfortable to tell it to the students and to give a correct knowledge to them. Through these videos we can give the proper and the correct information to the students. The first video tells about growing up healthy. We all know that there is a different stages in adolescence. No, and there is different changes appear in adolescence. Like a 14-year boy, if suppose two boys in your class, you may find कि दोनों के physical appearance में बहुत difference है. कभी किसी कोई स्टूडेंट बहुत जल्दी ही बढ़ जाता है, कोई धीरे धीरे ग्रो करता है, कोई जल्दी हाइट एंड बिल्डअप गेन करता है, बट समटाइम्स on the other side the other students take time. So growth and development process in every child is different. So sometimes they develop an inferiority complex about it. So to clear this misconception and different types of myth about the growth and the development, it's very important that we make them aware and give a proper knowledge to them. So these video consist of a very good and a relevant contents through which we can give the proper information to the students, like growing up healthy. Likewise, in girls also, we have seen that there are very different types of changes appeared in the girls. Sometimes that changes appeared in a very early age as they just move to their adolescent period, or sometimes it appeared slowly. So these changes, it's very important that they take and accept these bodily change or mental growth changes positively and they grow happy. That is our main motto, to make them give a proper and happy environment to live. The second one is emotional well-being and mental health. This is one of the important and greatest issues come across after the COVID period. So इस वीडियो में भी इतना रेलेवेंट कंटेंट है कि आप बहुत इजीली स्टूडेंट्स को आप हर एक तरह का नॉलेज प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं कि उनको किस तरह से अपना मेंटल बैलेंस बना के रखना है. The third is about the interpersonal relationship. As we all know that many schools are co-ed schools. So this is also very good video through which we can give an information about this, about different changes and different types of relationship and how much तुमको कितना लिमिट में किससे कितना हद तक बात करना है या कितना रिलेशनशिप मेंटेन करके रखना है, ये सब इतना बहुत ब्यूटीफुल तरीके से इस वीडियो में दिखाया गया है. नेक्स्ट इज अबाउट द वैल्यूज एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबल सिटीजन. Definitely, yes, a nation grow only when we develop a responsible citizen. Not only their performance should reflect on their report card. So next is about the gender equality, and I've already shown a part of the video in nutrition, health and sanitation. And next is prevention and management of substance misuse. That is one of the major issues which many adolescent students are facing. As we have shown in one data, कि 8 से 11% of the students are using different types of drugs or alcohol in their school life. So it's very important to give them information and make them aware about the different diseases, what are the effects or consequences they may come across if they use such type of things. So it's a very sensitive issue too, and a sensitive topic which sometimes we feel how to tell it to the students. So it's given a very relevant content. Through this video we can show and give a proper knowledge to the student. Likewise, the next is promotion of a healthy lifestyle. It's very important. जितने जल्दी वो अपने लाइफ में इन सब चीज़ों को ग्रहण करेंगे, इन सब चीज़ों में जितने जल्दी वो अपने लाइफ में हेल्दी वे ऑफ लिविंग चूज करेंगे, उतना ही वो आगे चल के उनके लिए बहुत फायदेमंद रहेगा. उसी तरह से नेक्स्ट वीडियो टेल्स अबाउट द रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ एंड HIV prevention, which is another great and important topic. And in reproductive health and HIV prevention, next is safety and security. Likewise, promotion of safe use of internet. आज के students में हमने ये बहुत, this is also one of the major issue that they are using the internet. So to control the time is very important. Through this video, it's a very relevant content given under the 11 themes. So this can be shown, and definitely I request every teacher to show this video in the classroom once in a month or twice in a month, and it's very important to create an awareness. Now let's conclude and let's see what are the learning outcomes. The learning outcomes, what we have learned throughout this session is, we have discussed the importance of health and its dimension. The importance of personal hygiene and health. We have to comprehend the interrelationship of nutrition and health, to select appropriate health nutrition choice, that is the first step to promote the healthy lifestyle. Maintaining and creating awareness about personal hygiene, to explain the importance of yoga and exercise. To encourage in adopting the healthy lifestyle, focus on building self-awareness and critical thinking. There is one more small video for everyone.
By the grace of my Guruji, I have no desire, no disease, no depression, no tension, no hypertension. Directed by my Guruji, I went home and I found that my sister died also. After 7 days, my mother expired before sunlight. After sunlight, my mother expired. My father, mother, sister used to go from door to door for their livelihood. At the age of 6, I was thinking everybody is running after money, taking education only for prana. But I was thinking how to live the holy life, how to enjoy the blessing of God. Our lifestyle is totally different. That's why we are suffering from any complicated diseases that take oily food. That's why we are suffering. What should be avoided? That's our goal. People in our country is very poor. They cannot purchase fruit and milk. I love the poor. I feel for the poor.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today.
The secret of success could include the physical fitness and mental poisonous. This video of Swami Shivananda has shown, which is shown here, is the true inspiration and a true example what we are talking in NCF 2005 and NEP 2020 about the 360 degree of education, the optimum growth and development and the holistic health. So now I request teacher, if anyone want some more suggestion about maintaining health or health promoting schools. Yes, Gurpreet ma'am.
I would like to share my experience in my classroom. Once I went there, I found litters thrown all around, and it was horribly done. So I asked my students who did this. They started blaming nature. As usual, their nature. So finally I
What was litters?
litters all around.
Litters.
Yes, litters all around. Okay. So then again I asked who did that. Nobody answered. And everybody started playing. What I did, I started picking up those litters. We have to set an example. And once we set an example, you will find, my dear teachers, that they are coming forward to help you out. Many of you may laugh. I just asked a student to bring the broomstick over there, and he brought. So the child was not ready to clean the floor. I took that, and once I took that initiative, all my students got up and did that. And they were happy. They were happy.
Even I did that. Even I did that. I always.
Yes, ma'am, we should. We should at times, we have to, if we want them to learn something, we need to set an example for them. It's not simply by saying, it's our action that will bring about the change. That is the thing. And this is what I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gurpreet. Yeah, it's true that in order to bring a change in the society, first we have to change ourselves. So these are the small activities through which we can inculcate a good habits among the learners. And we are not the factories who generate the doctors, poet, lecturers, teacher. Instead, we need to develop the healthy human beings with values and responsible citizens.
Bincy ma'am, do you agree that in our classroom condition, healthy atmosphere, not only physical education teachers, other teachers are?
Of course, sir. Each one of us
Are responsible.
are responsible to develop a healthy health. Gautam Buddha says that it is our duty to keep ourselves healthy, otherwise we will not be able to be clear in our mind and strong. Life is so beautiful. Life is not merely about being alive, but being well. So with this, I would like to end. Let us all put a conscious effort to make this life purposeful and productive, as I said in the beginning. So आप सभी सुखी रहें, स्वस्थ रहें और आप सब मंगलमय के साक्षी बने। इन्हीं कामनाओं के साथ मैं अब इस सेशन को पूर्ण विराम देती हूँ। थैंक यू।
निरोगी होना परम भाग्य है. Health is wealth, and healthy children lay the foundation of healthy nation. Thank you, ma'am, for such an insightful discourse and presentation today. What we learned today will surely be ingrained in our students, and we will also help them to develop and adopt healthy way of living. Thank you so much.